guys, welcome to my kitchen. If you're like me and you make your own almond milk, you're always left over with almond pulp trying to figure out what next recipe you can make with it. Well, let me make it really simple for you. We're going to do a savory rosemary raisin stuffing with our leftover almond pulp. So let's get started. Now I've already made my own almond milk. It's a 1 quart jar, so I used about 4 cups of water, maybe just under 4 cups water, with about 2 cups of almonds. And basically I did that in my Huron slow juicer, so one end came out the water, the milk, and the other part came out the pulp. And this pulp is usually what's left over. With the Huron, we don't have to strain. This just comes out the other side. So once our milk comes out of the juicer, that's it. I can store it in the fridge right away without having to strain or use a nut milk bag. So this juicer is awesome for making nut milks. So what to do with the pulp? Sometimes I will freeze it and then I'll use it for a later recipe. I'm oftentimes just using it in desserts, but I really wanted to incorporate it into some savory foods, so I made a stuffing. And basically, we're going to take a 1/4 cup of my flax meal, which is right here. And typically I use Bob's Red Mill, but today I'm trying something different. Whole Foods 365 brand coarsely ground flaxseed. I wanted to see what the texture might be like with this one, because it is more coarsely ground. Of course, you could grind your own in your own grinder and change the consistency as you like. So let's give this one a try. I'll let you know how it compares to Bob's Red Mill. So basically I'm going to take a 1/4 cup of my flax meal, put it in my food processor. Next I'm going to take 1/2 cup of my almond pulp, put that in. Next I'm going to take a 1/4 cup of organic plump raisins, pour those in, and then we're going to add a teaspoon of white chia seeds. It says poppy seed on here, but I just reuse all my spice tins, and I put chia seeds in this small of one, so that way every time I go camping I can just bring this with me. I also do that with my Vitamineral greens as well. So I'm doing about 1 teaspoon of chia seeds, and this is just going to give it a little bit of a softer texture. Since everything in here is a little coarse or on the drier side, this is going to make it a little soft. Okay, and then I use very little Himalayan gray Celtic sea salt. This stuff is absolutely delicious, and just a tiny pinch will go a long way. We do want a tiny little pinch of salt in this recipe because we're going to use some coconut nectar in addition to the raisins we've already put in. So this will counterbalance that sweet that we're about to add. Okay, so then for the nectar, I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of coconut nectar. So what I like to do with coconut nectar is kind of pour it like one would a wine or an olive oil. Just kind of keep turning, and then when you have about 2 teaspoons in here, just kind of finish it off by twirling it around, because this stuff is so sticky. If you try to use a spoon, it's just going to stick everywhere, so make it easy on yourself, okay? All right. So then I've added everything in here, and all I need to do now is just blend it up in my processor. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, it looks great texture-wise, but I realized I forgot to add my rosemary. It's rosemary raisin stuffing. Come on. So I got really excited. It's my first video for you guys, so excuse me if I make any mistakes. I'll be sure to type the correct recipe down below. But I know you're going to love it, so give it a try. Don't forget the rosemary. We're going to add 2 stems of rosemary in here. Gauge the stem size. I know they're not all the same, but I usually like to use ones that are about 4 inches long. Since the first one was a little on the short side, we're going to add another one that's about 2 inches long as well. Try not to get the stems in there. They're a little more coarse than we'd like in our stuffing. Okay, and we'll process it all up again. absolutely incredible. It's a little bit sweet with the savory, and then the rosemary smells divine. I wish you could smell it. There's a French guy invented smell-o-vision. Should be out soon, right? He's already got it made. What's the wait? I can't wait for you to smell this. Okay, well, more smell-o-vision to come, I promise. So basically, we are left with this awesome crumbly texture right here. Sorry for the lighting too, we'll work on getting better lighting. But basically, this right here, you could pinch it. You could eat it, all crumbly, just as is. So delicious. Or you can take a dehydrator sheet, smush it all on there, level it out with an offset spatula, dehydrate that, and have the best crust or crackers you've ever tried. But I was feeling fancy today, and I decided to stuff it into a red bell pepper. I hope you'll enjoy. Let me know what you think about the video, what type of recipes you'd like to see. If you need any more tips or suggestions on what to do with your leftover pulps, let me know. I'm here to help. Thanks so much, you guys. Enjoy, and leave me some comments. Let me know what you would like to watch. Bye-bye.